Welcome, systems check. System all clear. Initiating startup protocol. Welcome trivia and crypto degenerates. Access granted. Enjoy the descent into this immersive game of knowledge.
All right, there we go. We're live. Welcome everybody to Trivia Vice as always. What's going on tonight, Dan?
Well, I think whatever was on everyone's mind is what the hell happened to your head? We got a good story for you before you get started.
Yeah, interesting story. So I went to get my hair cut yesterday morning, and my normal person that cuts my hair is still cutting hair, but she is like a half hour away basically at this point. And I was like, okay, I don't really want to drive that far. So I decided to go to the mall that we have, right up the road from us where we have one of our stores at. So I decided to go there because they just opened up a barber shop there. And Dan got his hair cut there, I don't know, like a week and a half ago. And I was like, okay, well, they did a good job for him. So I went there, and apparently I got the wrong person because the haircut that they gave me was... Oh, I should have uploaded the videos of it or the pictures of it because I could have put them up on the screen.
Yeah, it
was really bad. Like it was awful. So I had to have Dan shave it yesterday. The problem is when he shaved it down, part of it, like she like cut off like the front part of my hair. Like she like half shaved it, but she didn't like completely like go all the way down to the scalp, but she left just enough where it was literally like we couldn't even put like a guard on the clippers. You had to like shave it so it's just over being like completely bald on there. So yeah, that was...
Jerry said, did I tell them something? I didn't say anything. You definitely must have said something wrong to him or something. But anyway, so we got a good night tonight. Got a good couple rounds. Kyle did a few, I did a few. So let's get started.
All right. Let's get this going here.
I got it. Okay, tonight.
Yeah, the less they have to see, the less they have to see my bald head, the better.
Yeah, it's just blinding me. My Monday will be back in the back cave finally because I will remember to bring my mic back to my damn house. So I keep forgetting.
Let's see. Okay,
all right.
Good.
Why don't you start off with round one, Kyle?
All right. All right, here we go. Number one, maybe. There we go. How many Earths could fit inside of the sun? 17 million, 158 million, 1.3 million, or 1.2 billion?
Wow. Holy shit. I would have been like 10. Yeah. It's not, in all seriousness, I would have guessed maybe like 1,000. I didn't realize it was that many. And that just like, that's unfathomable to me. I can't really picture space. Like I went down the rabbit hole the other night about Star Wars. And I was discussing Star Wars with like Joey and Curtis and stuff on Xbox. And I went down the rabbit hole later that night. 1.3 million. Holy cow. But anyway, like I always used to think of our galaxy, the Milky Way galaxy, just as our solar system. To me, they were the same thing. I never really comprehended the difference and how much bigger like our solar system has, like 300 million moon, star systems. It's amazing.
Number two, what's the largest internal organ in the human body? The stomach, spleen, liver, or colon?
Largest internal organ.
Look at this. I'm starting off with some science questions.
Well, I mean, when the small intestine be the largest, like if you stretch it out, or largest, like just
I think just in general.
I'm probably overcomplicating this. I feel like your liver's pretty big. I'm gonna go with liver.
So it is liver.
Only because I've seen like.
Okay, just Joey. I don't think anybody went with liver.
When I think of liver, I don't know why I think of polar bear liver, and how a human cannot eat polar bear liver because you will die.
Really?
Yeah, because it's got so much vitamin C to it, you will literally die from vitamin C poisoning from one bite of poor bear
Jeez.
liver. Yep.
Wow. I didn't know that, but number 3, what's the name of Harry Potter's pet owl? Trevor, Pigwidgeon, Hedwig, or Errol?
Trevor. Just
So, funnily enough, all 4 of these are names of pets in Harry Potter.
I know, it's
Yeah,
just funny because like Trevor just
who is Trevor?
I don't know, that sounds like something Hermione would have.
No, it's Neville's toad.
See, I don't know as much about you. You definitely got me on Harry Potter.
Do you know the answer to that?
Yeah, it's Hedwig. I know that.
Okay.
See, I know enough to be dangerous with Harry Potter, but I don't know like a ton of the lore. Yeah, Jerry knew. If Kyle's making questions, there's gonna be a Harry Potter one in there somewhere.
Oh yeah. Oh, there's a Star Wars one in there.
Ooh, good. All right, I'm 2 for 2 or 3 for 3. No, I didn't get the sun one, so I'm
Yeah,
2.
you
Okay.
missed the sun one. Number 4, what was the first country to use paper money? The U.S., Russia, China, or Canada?
Jerry said, "Did you say Harry Potter?" Yeah, I did. It's got to be China. It's got to
Okay. Why?
be. As far as like, I don't want to say civilized, but like as far as like a culture that's been around the longest, it's been China. They've been using money for people in Russia were, people in Europe were still bartering and stuff. China was very advanced
Mm-hmm. Yep.
for that kind of stuff.
See, if I had to throw a guess out there, if I didn't make the question and knew what the answer was for it, I would have thought the U.S. Don't know why.
Interesting. Okay.
I would have went with the U.S.
Yeah, I mean, paper money.
I gotta get somebody with Canada. All right, number 5. Name the painter that painted Mona Lisa. Van Gogh, Picasso, Michelangelo, or Da Vinci?
Okay, I would have gone 4 for 5 this round. Not too bad, but the sun one still. You should have done for the sun one. You should have done like 1.7 million, 10, like 1 billion, or like you should have done like just ridiculous
I
numbers.
thought of it. I almost did. I almost made them like completely like one to the like the furthest that you could think, and then the other one like 2 or something like that. But
because you gotta
okay,
think
so
like,
I did get quite a few people with this. Okay. I didn't know if that was going to be like a well-known thing that Da Vinci painted the Mona Lisa. I wasn't sure.
yeah.
Honestly, I thought I'd get a few people with Michelangelo. I guess maybe everybody knows he did the Sistine Chapel, but I thought like, okay, maybe we'll get him with something else.
Didn't Michelangelo do the statue of David too?
I think so, yeah. Yep, I think you're right.
All right, so starting.
I did take art history in college, so took one semester.
I did not, but I actually did. Stephanie in college, she had a art history class, and I wrote her term. I've never taken an art class, and I wrote her term paper on the what the hell was it? Something of Venus. I'm drawing a blank here. I'll figure it out. All right, Mitch has got a point. Caitlin has got a point, and Jerry. Going into round number 2.
Round 2 is another grab bag round. All sorts of rando questions.
Mama S says, "You what? Oh yeah, your daughter-in-law is a cheater in college. She used me, not for my body, but for my big brain. And it was the Fall of Venus. That's what it was. I wrote a paper on it. I had no freaking clue anything about it." But I think I got her a A- on that paper too. Just want to point out, churned out that baby. Anyway, so question number 1: name the smallest breed of dog.
Oh, oops.
Of the dog. Shih Tzu, Poo, Corgi, or Chihuahua. Which one is a Poo? In all honesty,
I think that they're kind of I think it's almost like kind of a mini version of Alfred.
Because
Like I think they
there's a
have I think they have a
cockapoo.
lot of the same similar. Maybe I'm thinking of something totally different, but isn't there like a cockapoo and then a multi-poo and
Yeah, but I never knew what the poo part of it was. I mean, all jokes aside, I really don't know what a poo is.
I think it is. I don't know. It was like one of the first
Wow.
dogs that came to mind because I'm like, I think that they're somewhat small.
I was gonna go with a poo just because I didn't know exactly the size wise, and also is a Chihuahua really smaller than a Shih Tzu? Our grandma had a Shih
Apparently,
Tzu, and that thing was small.
I don't even know if I spelled Shih Tzu right. I just kind of
Yeah, I think it
threw it
has a
in
C
there.
in
I was
there,
like,
but I could be wrong.
I don't know if it's the right spelling, but
All right, question number 2. What is the name of Princess Leia's home planet in Star Wars? Tatooine, Dantooine, Coruscant, or Alderaan? Steph says, Kyle, those are poodle mixes. Oh, I didn't know that. Then why is Alfred a doodle then? I mean, it's a cooler name, but
gotcha. Well, that would make sense.
so Princess Leia's planet was Alderaan. Dantooine was the planet that she totally ratted out.
Yeah, that's who she tried telling Tarkin where the
So
rebel
like,
base was.
was she okay with Dantooine getting blown the hell up?
You know, that is a good question because yeah, she was willing to like give them up no problem. And then Tatooine is where Luke was on.
Yes, and where Anakin was born.
Yeah, she was totally fine with ratting out Dantooine.
Yeah. I was discussing, I'll talk about that later, but I'll get back to that in a minute. All right, question number 3. What university did Microsoft founder Bill Gates drop out of? Yale, Princeton, Harvard, or Columbia? So in episode 1, like it's funny you talk about things in Star Wars, but episode 1, Qui-Gon, because we were talking about Republic credits and how out in the Outer Rim they aren't used. And I said, he totally tries using a Jedi mind trick on Watto to scam this guy. It'd be like someone coming in from like Indonesia trying to use, or it'd be like us from the US. Joey put it this way. It'd be like someone from the US going to Indonesia and trying to give them 20,000 US dollars, which means nothing to them. They can't
Yeah,
use it. And he's trying to trick him using a Jedi mind trick. Like, what an asshole. Watto's just trying to make some money. He's trying to make a living. And in the end, he loses everything. Becomes a bum.
All right, here's my question. Why is it that every major successful billionaire, they all dropped out of college?
Especially Harvard, I feel like.
Yeah.
All right, question number 4. As of 2019, what is the most popular car color in the US? White, red, blue, or black? Okay, to me, it's got to either be white or black. If you're in Florida, it's white. Every fucking car in Florida, I feel like, is white. At least when I'm down there. I mean, I only go to Orlando. When I'm down there, every car is white. So it's got to be white.
So it is white. My favorite on that is I just like a black car when it's shined up. There's nothing that looks as good as a black car, but the easiest to keep clean is white.
Which is funny because you'd think it'd be the opposite, you know?
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, white cars, because we both have darker cars, and they definitely they show the mud much better or much more.
They're so hard to keep clean, but they do look really nice when they are clean.
All right, final question, round 2. What was eBay originally called? E-auction, Digi-auction, auction web, or auction house? The real question here, I think I know this one. I think it's auction web.
Let's see what everybody else thinks. Do you know the story of how eBay was started?
Yeah, wasn't it a guy just trying to sell something? He was just trying to sell something of his own. I don't remember what it like.
So his wife, well, the rumor is his wife had a massive Pez collection.
Yeah, that's
like a huge collection of Pez, and he was looking for a place to sell it. So he just he was a coder by trade, and he basically started eBay, originally Auction Web, as a place to be able to sell some of her Pez collection that she couldn't get rid of locally because none of the places wanted it. So I don't know if it's true, but that was that's what everybody always said was the case. And then he said he can't confirm it or deny it.
Big brain. All right. Caitlin now has 2, which puts her in the lead with 2 points. We got Joey with 1 and Carrie with 1. So now we have Carrie, Joey, Jerry, and Mitch all with 1 point apiece. And then we got Caitlin with 2.
Oh, you know what we
That
should have
sounds
done?
that sounds like a bad sitcom. Carrie,
What's that?
Jerry, Joey, and Mitch.
Oh, you know what we should have done? We did it the one time, and it made it really interesting at the end. We should have made the bonus worth 2. I guess we still could.
We technically could.
That did make it really interesting on that one.
It did. You're right.
It gave everybody a chance, no matter what the scores were. All right, number 1. What was the largest contiguous empire in history? Roman, Ottoman, Mongol, or Greek?
Do
you know what it is?
So I believe it's the Mongolian Empire.
Mm-hmm.
Because Genghis Khan was an absolute savage. And that dude started with one small little tribe and just kept like taking over places. And I mean, it wasn't pretty the way he did it, but you got to give the credit where credit's due.
Mm-hmm.
Grew enormous.
Jerry says that's a real tough one. I was bringing it tonight.
So Roman, yes, exactly. That's the key in the word there, because I think Roman technically was a bigger empire, but Mongolia was much more together.
Right. All right. Number 2. How many people have walked on the moon? 20, Ooh. 12, 10, or 14?
Yeah, you got to think they were all horseback. But you got to think everyone they're fighting with. It'd be like it's like having a car and everyone else is riding a bike. I mean, it's just not fair.
So I think only Dirk got this one right here.
I have no idea.
I'm still waiting for all the answers to roll in because I got a lag on my phone.
Looks like Bobby and Dirk got that.
Bobby
right.
did it. Okay. Oh, there's Bobby's. I didn't see it. The answer was all the way at the top of it. Okay.
Yeah, that was before. It was actually before Dirk's answer. Ours, when they all come in, and when Kyle and I on our software here, it like shoots all of them really quickly sometimes. So,
number 3. What was this is specifically for Jerry right here, because I know he's a Beatles guy. What was the name of the Beatles debut album? Please Please Me, Let It Be, Help, or Abbey Road?
All right, I'm gonna go with 1. I'm gonna go with Please Please Me, and the reason for this. The reason for this is Help, I feel like, was a song a little later on, and I feel like your debut album is not the name of a song, also the name of the album. Okay, well, I don't need to give my reasoning anymore because I guess I was right. It was a complete guess, but
interesting. Nobody went with Let It Be. I figured that was going to be one that every single answer got something.
Going to see Paul on May 13th at SoFi. That's really cool. That would be fun.
That would be cool.
I would be interested to see how that goes.
All right, number 4. Which American president is in the Wrestling Hall of Fame? Wilson, Roosevelt, Lincoln, or Harrison? And interestingly, with number 2, there's actually 2 opportunities, should that be the answer.
So I'm actually going with Lincoln on this one. Lincoln was a very good wrestler, a very, very good wrestler. Roosevelt was a great boxer.
Correct. That's why I put Roosevelt in there, because I knew a lot of people, because we've talked about Teddy Roosevelt was kind of a badass with boxing and everything. But Dan is right. It actually was Abe Lincoln.
Lincoln was like 6'4", 210 pounds of muscle. The dude was a beast. Mm-hmm. He looked like a string bean, but he was a very strong man. Roosevelt was just a stud, Muffin.
He was just a
And,
brawler.
yeah, anyone who got blinded while sparring with someone as a president, man, they don't make them like that anymore.
All right, number 5. After how many personal fouls is a player ejected from an NBA game? 6, 7, 4, or 5? So I feel like this answer right here should be like. I feel like it should be way higher at this point with the rate that they call fouls in today's game. Oh my God, they should give each player like 30 fouls because, all right, in all seriousness, you watch a game, like you watch a replay of like a game from like the late 80s, early 90s compared to today's game. And oh man, it's even close. They used to body them up like crazy. Now it's like they even get close to them. And
They need to bring back the hand check rule. Hand checking should be legal in basketball, all levels, not just NBA, all levels. It should be brought back.
It's it's definitely entertaining to watch it.
Mama says, "How about not fouling?" No, it's not a hand checking should not be a foul. It promotes good defense. The problem with not having hand checking is it promotes bad habits on defense, so people don't want to play defense.
Yeah, it brings out the James Hardens.
Exactly. Hand checking allows you to place a hand on someone and keep it there as a buffer between the basket and them. Anyway, Mitch now has. So, first let me go here. Mama S has one. Dirk has one. So we got a lot of people with one so far. And Mitch now has 2. So Mitch and Caitlin both have 2. Going in.
Mama S says 6 is too many. I agree. It should just be 5 across the board. That's what it is in high school and college. Just make it 5.
Well, yeah, but the game's longer. And I mean, it isn't. It gets longer.
Yeah.
Like in high school, it's 8 minutes a quarter. College, it's halves, but it's 10-minute quarters. And then in NBA,
I do wish
12.
that they would move the shot clock down to 24 across everything.
Yeah, but you got to think in high school.
It's definitely more interesting with a 24-second shot clock.
It is. Right? It is.
I mean, college at least moved theirs down to 30 instead of 35, so that's nice.
Yeah.
All right, number 1. Wait, no, Dan's supposed to be going. Sorry.
Oh, how many countries are in Africa? 64, 54, 44, or 34?
I'm trying to remember, but I think did I make this a geography specific round?
Yes.
I think so. Hold on. Yeah, geography. Okay. I was going to say, I couldn't remember, but I was thinking I did actually make this one specific geography. Do you have a guess on this, Dan?
I wasn't going to guess 54, so I would have been wrong. I've been doing pretty well today, though. I just want to point out. Redeem myself from taking the big steaming pile last game or 2 games ago, whatever it was. Last game I was not in the right condition to play. I wasn't feeling my best. What is the only continent without an active volcano? Europe, Australia, Asia, or Antarctica? So I do know this one. And
so 54 countries in Africa.
Yeah.
Trying to think how many countries are in North America. Like I feel like we have the least.
Well, North America, I think there's just 3.
I was gonna say it's pretty much all just the U.S., Canada, Mexico.
Yeah.
Okay, I wasn't sure if there was anybody else that I was missing, but yeah, I was gonna say you what?
Yeah, I was saying Australia right as it like that was my guess was Australia.
Yeah, I think I'd get more people with Antarctica on that.
Well, they're just buried under the ice.
Yeah. I wouldn't have known that. It's science.
Which country contains both the highest and lowest points of elevation in South America? Portugal, Peru, Brazil, or Argentina? I'm going to go with Peru. And I don't have a reason other than this. It's just a gut feeling of the Peruvian mountains. I feel like they're also going to create
Everybody's going Peru.
I'm thinking the peaks and the valleys.
I think Steph may have been the only one that got that right. If what I'm seeing is right, yes, because it's Argentina. So yeah, Steph's the only one that got that. Everybody
Okay.
went Peru. Wow.
Curtis says Portugal's in Europe. You know, that's a good point. I didn't even think about that. I didn't even notice that.
I was waiting to see if somebody was going to point it out.
That's
To
a
me,
good point.
Portugal just seems like it
A
would
South
be
American name.
South American though, because like Portuguese is what Brazilians speak. So
True. All right. What is the world's most earthquake-prone country? The United States, Japan, China, or Brazil? Brooklyn's just like, yeah, I didn't think about that one. Well, I'm assuming they speak Portuguese because before the Portuguese settled there in Brazil, in like the 1500s, they probably were mostly indigenous and didn't really have like one native speaking. So that's why I imagine why they speak Portuguese. But I don't know.
yeah, you're probably right. Yeah, so Japan is extremely earthquake prone. They get a lot of tsunamis and stuff like that too. But earthquakes, like I remember when my brother-in-law and sister-in-law were over there because he's in the Navy and they were stationed over there for 3 years, and they're on earthquake watch like all the time they were over there.
It's crazy.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah, sorry. What is the name of the smallest ocean? The Pacific, the Indian, the Atlantic, or the Arctic? So I'm going to go and say from smallest to largest: Indian, Arctic, Atlantic, Pacific.
So I know the Pacific's the largest, Atlantic is the second largest. I'm curious what's everybody saying. Is it Arctic or
I believe
Indian?
the Indian Ocean is the smallest.
So it's actually the Arctic.
Damn it.
Arctic then Indian.
Okay, well, bummer.
Wow, a lot of people following Dan with the Indian Ocean
Yep.
on that one.
I was on a hot streak today, and unfortunately, I failed you all. You probably didn't actually listen to me, but all right, let's see.
He was on
how
a heater
everyone's
for a
doing.
hot minute.
Now it's time to see how Kyle does in round 5. All right, so Curtis is on the board now. I was just double checking here. And Stephanie is on the board. She's a long ways away from going 5 for 5 last game, but that's okay.
That
Can't
was really
expect that
impressive.
every time. And Jerry now has 2 points. So Jerry, Caitlin, and Mitch all have 2 going into round number 5. And then we got Curtis, Stephanie, Dirk, Mama S, Carrie, Joey, all with 1 in second place. So it's not really, it's a lot of people, but it's a very tight spread of points, which is interesting.
Yeah, this is a good game right here.
It is a good game. I don't think we're going to need to award 2 points. I think this is going to be
I think you're right.
Right down to the bonus. All right, you got to name what the tower is called there. What is this globe? The spherical. It's spherical. what is it?
I was just going to say when you said spherical, I was going to make that reference.
I love it. Yeah, what is the spherical shape called? So, did I get everybody on this? So,
I thought it was Spaceship Earth.
It is. Epcot is the name of the land.
However, that's the name of the land, but
Spaceship Earth is the name of, and Stephanie must have heard me yammer on about this when we were down there. I probably droned on. I tend to drone on about things when I try to teach her like she's not aware. Maybe she is. I don't know. I like listening to myself talk, so.
Steph Sample says that looks like my head.
Oh, that's perfect.
Number 2, where does Mike Wazowski go with his girlfriend Celia for her birthday feast in Monsters Inc.? Monster Fuji, Kim Kyoto's, Harryhausen's, or Chop Suey? Oh, come on. This is a piece of cake.
Kyle says, give me a challenge.
That's right. So they go to Harryhausen's.
Yeah. Anything that is like hibachi themed. I love hibachi food.
Oh, yeah.
Mm,
It slaps.
it does. Maybe I'll go there tomorrow for
Still,
Bailey's birthday.
the best hibachi we ever had was on our honeymoon on the cruise that we took. Oh, the hibachi restaurant they had was awesome.
I love myself some good hibachi. I don't like sushi though. Sushi to me is just something that raw fish. I don't like fish to begin with, but eating something raw in general, just like gross.
All right, the 1980s hit show Miami Vice utilized what style to set it apart from other contemporary cop shows? Rock and roll, pop, new wave, or disco? Yeah,
think of the
sushi.
era.
I like I think it's the California roll. I don't know. It's got like shrimp in it, and that's pretty much like.
I was
You got
gonna
to
say,
put a
I
lot
feel
of
like
soy
that doesn't really
sauce on it,
count.
though.
I feel like that doesn't really count though. If it's like because shrimp, you can eat. I shouldn't say I eat shrimp raw because shrimp are technically cooked when you like have them and then they're frozen again and then.
Mm-hmm.
But like
That's one of my favorite snacks. Is you just take out a frozen bag of shrimp.
Oh yeah,
and just heat it up, and then put a little salt and pepper on it. It's perfect.
I like it just the way like a little like the salty water on it. I don't know. I like that. I'm all for it. I could eat a pound of shrimp like Steph's parents put it out sometimes for dinners. Pretty sure I eat probably 80% of it.
Oh, I would do that with clams too. Number 4, what has been often called the most dangerous 8 seconds in sports? MMA, Formula One, bull riding, or boxing?
You know what's interesting is I had this on here for.
Gotta be bull riding.
Is I had this on here for Jackpot, and Jackpot didn't even get on tonight. I'm gonna tell him like one day when he gets on, be like, dude, you missed the one time I referenced bull riding.
Of course, I don't know. Most dangerous 8 seconds. It depends on. I guess
Who
it
you're
depends
fighting.
on the era. MMA, if you're facing like John Jones, then it could be. Or boxing, like if you're going against Tyson in his prime, then
yeah, exactly. That's what Dirk says. Boxing if it's with Tyson, yeah, for sure. Formula One
over and knocks you out in one punch.
Formula One's so fast, I wouldn't go. I just wouldn't do it. I can't. I don't think I have the reaction time for that. I'm not a good enough driver.
All right, number 5. In terms of all-time episode count for a primetime scripted series behind The Simpsons, what TV show has the most episodes aired? Law and Order, SVU, Lassie, Gunsmoke, or ER?
The reason I put
it's gotta be 1 or 4. I feel like it has to be Law and Order or ER.
Well, the reason I put primetime scripted is because Jesus Christ, the top like 20 shows are all soap operas. General Hospital, A New World or whatever, Bold and the Beautiful, all that.
Young and the Restless, and
So in order, Gunsmoke is 2nd place. 3rd place is Law and Order is in 3rd place, and then Lassie, and then ER.
Really? Wow. Okay, I actually was gonna go ER. I kind of thought that was. I mean, because that's been on forever.
ER had like 320 episodes. Lassie had like 500 episodes. Law and Order had like 600, and Gunsmoke had like 650. All right. So Stephanie now has 2 points. I guess I triggered her calling her out like that. Joey has 2, and Jerry now has 3. So Jerry has, I think, gone 3 for 3 the last 3 rounds after starting a little slow. So Jerry now is in the lead going in. To the bonus. So the bonus is a type-in answer. It's name that celebrity.
There we go. So Jerry says Guiding Light was on for like 100 years. I think that's the one. The lady
Dude, it was. I know what you're going to say.
Deb that used to cut our hair. I'm pretty sure that's the one she used to watch. And I forever like hate soap operas because that would always come on when she was cutting my hair after school, and then
Yeah.
right after that was Dr. Phil, and
Yeah, and you're
I
stuck there in the chair,
refuse
forced to
watch
watch
either.
it.
Yep.
Because she clip like one blade of hair and then sit there and face the TV with the chair. All right, name the actor. That's 2022. Name the actor or actress. Kyle stumped.
I was thinking it was Clint Eastwood, but
Looks like Dirk got it. It is Clint Eastwood in the late
is it
1950s.
okay? I actually Bobby said David Bowie. That's the other person I was thinking. I was stuck between Clint Eastwood and David Bowie.
I think it's Bowie, Kyle, like Bowie knife.
Oh, is it? I always say Bowie.
Yeah. Yeah, because that's why it's not his real name, but he I think he liked the name of a Bowie knife. I like Joey and Curtis typed in 1 and 4 still. So Dirk did get a point for that, which would bump him up to second place, tied with Joey, Dirk, and Caitlin, Stephanie, and Mitch. So Jerry is the winner with 3 points. Bowie. Yeah, I think it's David Bowie. I'm pretty sure, but I like Bowie. If you're down in like Louisiana, David Bowie. It's funny. All right, yeah, we are Jerry. We are taking questions and stuff. So let me. Oh, it's Jerry's first win. Wow, congrats, Jerry.
Congrats.
I'll be honest. I thought you won before. I feel like
I did too.
Mitch said he thought it was. You know, we kind of have a similar jawline. I could pull off an Eastwood. Anyway, so we are taking question requests and stuff. So if you guys want to let us know questions and stuff, type it in. Kyle and I are still on here for a few minutes after we go off, so we'll still see the questions pop up. Yep. So let us know what you guys want, or if you have questions and stuff and things. So congratulations to Jerry for getting the solo dub, and we'll see you guys on Monday. Have a good night, guys.
Have a great night, guys.
We got to do a dinosaur now.